This is a news show about the American independence. I am using a shock footage of interviews of patriots and British before the war. There will be interviews with colonial soldiers and British soldiers. Lastly, I'm going to tie it all together by providing news reports on the impact of the war on the council soldiers after the war and what happened to the loyalists. We just need our independence from the British, and that's all there is to it. I'm a Quaker myself, and I don't want to fund the military. I live in Delaware, that is nowhere near the frontier, so the French and Indian War won't affect me at all. Besides, our colony is too poor to pay the taxes. The Sons of Liberty have been busy at burning effigies. Don't know if I agree with that, but it sure goes against the grain without representation. Hard to protect the colonists from the France and Indians. We spent a lot of money on the war. 2/5 of the war costs came out of our pockets. Now the colonists are complaining that they can't settle past the mountains. Once they settle there, it'd be harder to tax them, and the further they are from the coast, the more independent-minded they become. I don't know what they are complaining about the Sugar Act to lower taxes by 50%, besides the money we'll raise for the protection of the colonists. With Brigadier General Daniel Morgan at Cowpens. We had been pursued by Tarleton, but were able to get ahead of him and set up camp. We got a little rest and something to eat, and Tarleton's men were caught up and tired and hungry. So we aimed for the British officers and set our bayonets and attacked the British lines. A man giving it to the Tarleton after he killed all those Americans felt good. The victory gave us a real morale boost. I was with General Sir Henry Clinton and 13,500 other soldiers. We surprised those rebels by attacking Charleston from the land instead of sea. We really got those rebels on the ropes. Their Commander Lincoln kept offering surrender with honor, but we kept refusing. Then we really put it to them by firing hot shots at them. The commander surrendered unconditionally. After that was a huge victory. To wrap up this report, I'm going to discuss about the impact of the war on the council soldiers and the Tories or the British loyalists who remained in the colonies and the economic cost of the war. After the war, many of the Patriot soldiers, like the one in the interview, did not receive their pay on time, but they were lucky ones since they never received their pay. Some soldiers did, instead of pay, were given land grants, but they lost them due to government mismanagement and regulations. Many soldiers were denied pensions on technicalities or for no reason at all. This misery was made worse by inflation caused by Congress printing $200 million during the war and defaulting the money. There was food and price riots. There was loyalists aside were even worse. The states were given Continental Congress. The loyalists who were not even born here, they were expelled. Most of the states, since they were so tough, favorite things for the states were to do were just confiscate the loyalist property. Even if none of them the things happened, the loyalists often lost their rights to vote and travel.